Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. No distractions has definitely been a topic that I've been preparing to put out on my YouTube channel. Because the thing with distractions is the distractions don't seem like distractions, right? They don't look like distractions. People, places, and things can be a distraction. And I just find it ironic that they don't. A job can be a distraction, right? A person can be a distraction. Any and everything can be a distraction, literally. And you don't realize the distraction is a distraction until that person's out of your life, or after you quit that job, or after you move out of that neighborhood, or whenever you get away or out of the realm of things is when you realize and you look back like, oh my God, why was I in that friend group? I should have been focusing on myself. I should have been doing this. I should have been doing that. All that time I spent, with man, it's crazy. And it's also crazy that sometimes you have epiphanies in the midst of the distractions. It's not always you getting away from people or you quitting the job. It's actually while you're in the midst of things. Like I've worked so many jobs where I'm like, literally, why am I here? Obviously, I got bills to pay, all of that, whatever. We're going to have bills until we die. You're not going to escape that. So is it worth your time year after year after year, being in this job or this place or whatever that where you're not progressing? You don't have time to even think, meditate, focus on anything else. This place is not your passion. You don't even like it, let alone love it. You dread Sunday nights because you know you got to go to work the next day. It's so time consuming and hindering because we've been so conditioned by society to think that this is what we should be doing. And I'm not just talking about jobs, guys. I'm talking about anything. I'm talking about people, those friend groups can be distractions. Hell, your next door neighbor can be a distraction if they're always bothering you. And you know what I mean? Anything can be a distraction. But it isn't until you have that epiphany. Like, wow, like I've been on this job for 15 years, but I really want to start my e-commerce website. Like, when am I going to do it? And one thing about God, listen, I try not to get overly spiritual or anything like that. However, I'm going to bring up God in my videos. And if you don't like that, then this may not be the video nor the channel for you, because I'm always talking about God, baby. But one thing about God, he's going to get you out of that thing if you ask him to, he's going to pull you out. And I've seen so many people, even in real life, tell me how they prayed and they've asked God to, put them in alignment and put them on the right path. But then they lose the job and now they're crying and devastated. I'm like, literally, you asked for this. You have to get put in position. Things have to fall down for them to build up. There's a process of you getting back into alignment in your life. Why are you, obviously it's a shock if you get fired. I get it. Right? Even on the worst job that you hate the most, you don't realize it's a blessing the day you get fired. You're still in shock. So I get it, y'all. Trust me. But you just asked God to put you back in alignment last month, remember? You asked him to get you focused. You asked him to get you where you should have been years ago, right? And that's what happens. After you basically pray yourself away from the distractions and out of the distractions, you have to build again. Literally nothing's going to fall in your lap, but I've had a lot of distractions, guys, and this is why I'm talking about this. I wouldn't dare get on my channel talking about something that I haven't experienced. When I look back at the age of 39 now, when I look back and just realize now, everything's a lesson. Everyone's a lesson. You learn from everything, right? However, if I can unmeet some people, baby, I would. Okay? Let's be real. If I could unmeet and unfriend some people in real life, I would go back to that year and walk right past them. And I'm not just talking about romantically. I'm talking about platonic friends. I would definitely unmeet them. I would. Yeah. Because even as an actress, y'all, I just feel like, and I have I have a decent resume, right? My IMDb's looking good. But I just know for a fact, and everybody always tells me, you're right where you're supposed to be in your career. But I honestly don't believe so, because I've had so many distractions in the past. I feel like I would have been by now further in my acting career if I had focused more on myself. Now, I've always been focused on myself. I've always been focused on my kids. I've always been focused on what I need to be focused on. However, not as much as I could have been. And that's the thing. I've given a lot of time to people, man. Ungrateful people. I've spent a lot of time helping people try to build their dreams and get them on track with their acting careers and stuff. And realizing now we've never had the same mindset. We never had the same passion for the craft, the same visions, the same work ethic. So I was wasting my time in hopes that these people would jump on my bandwagon or jump on the train with me, and let's get this thing going, and telling people which websites to get on and all that, right? And I have a good heart, so God saw that. However, I spent a lot of time focused on other people and helping other people and trying to get other people on track. And I honestly feel that I would be more further in my career than I am now if I hadn't gone through that. But I don't regret it. If I have information, I'm going to give it to you. If you ask me and I know, I'm going to tell you. And I'm so passionate and dedicated to the craft that when I see other actors, other creators, I'm all in. I'm all in with them, but it's not always worth it, because if they don't see themselves on a certain level, then there's nothing you can do about that. I mentioned in another video, you can be focused. You can have a list. You can literally have a physical paper list that you wrote down what you need to do for the day. And you get one phone call, you get one text, you start scrolling on Facebook. You get so distracted. Oh God, the energy, sometimes the energy on Facebook alone, I have to take breaks, because you get on there, you could be happy, you could be motivated, you on your way to the gym, you on your way to the grocery store, you on your way to do whatever, and you get on Facebook and somebody's grandma passed away and it's a close friend of yours. Now you feel obligated to reach out to them, and it's just too much. It's too much. It's always something sad going on Facebook, okay? Facebook alone is a whole distraction to the whole world, okay? And it's not selfish to focus on yourself. I've had to train my mind to realize I have to get done what I need to get done. I have to be in the perfect mindset to be a mom. I have to, my boat has to stay afloat. Okay? I can't put the whole world on my boat. It's gonna sink. Somebody's gonna poke holes in it. If your stuff's not right, if my stuff's not right, and when I mean even the smallest of things, if my house isn't in order and organized and clean, my mindset's messed up. I have to focus on my stuff. I have I'm saying me because I'm talking about myself, but I'm talking to you guys as well. You have to focus on your own stuff. You really, really, really do. You can't be out here saving the world and then you come back home drained and not wanting to deal with your own kids because you've allow people to text you all day and call you all day and I need this and listen to me, I need to cry on your shoulder all day and I need to, you get home, your mind is just so, what they say, discombobulated, just out of whack. I'm at my 10-minute mark. But I'm chilling in my car right now. We had a tornado. We had tornadoes and stuff. A bad storm yesterday in St. Louis. And it looks so dusty and foggy out here. Some people lost their homes. Not too many, but some roofs blew off and stuff. So I'm just grateful that we didn't have that in our neighborhood. And that's another thing. Gratitude. That's going to be my next video. Let's focus on the distractions right now. Yeah, guys. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that you don't quite realize when distractions are distractions until they're gone, right? Until you stop being friends with that person, until you quit that job, until you finally lock in with yourself. And then you realize that most things during the day are distractions. When you get in your zone, I'm telling you, you ain't gonna fall for nobody coming in trying to ruin your day. I'm telling you, you are not going to fall for it. You're going to see the bull crap from a mile away. And isn't it funny that when you're in the zone and you in your routine and you got your goals going, your YouTube channel's growing, you seeing results in the gym, you're eating healthy, then here comes everybody with the with the birthday dinners and just all the stuff. You start getting invited to everything, everywhere, every day. It's just, it's like, okay, that's weird, but that's how what do they call it? Like Murphy's Law or something? I don't know. I know what's the Murphy's Law thing, guys. But yeah, it's ironic. I hope I'm not saying a lot, guys. I'm getting used to these audio videos. I'm sorry. But no distractions. Stay focused. Don't feel guilty about your own goals and your own visions and your own dreams and your own stuff, period. Because look in your phone and start scrolling in your contacts. I bet you that none of those people are going to stop their day for you unless it's probably your mama, your daddy, your brothers, your sister, your best friend of 30 years, maybe them, they'll come to your rescue, maybe. But all the other miscellaneous people, the associates, the people on your street, live on your street. Listen, guys, I've let go of my superwoman, the whole superwoman crap, man. I do what I can throughout the day. I do what I have to do, and then I do what I can after that, without any guilt, right? My kids are always straight. That's no question. I'm always straight because I need to be straight for them. But anything after them, I have to make a decision if I want to involve myself in that, if I want that in my I start making decisions after I complete my daily obligations with my children, because after them, you're making a conscious decision for your space and your spirit and your emotional state and your mindset to be tainted by other people's bull crap. But have a good day, y'all. Catch me on the next video. I guess it can be about gratitude. I have a you are everything topic as well that I'm going to upload. I may do those today. My allergies are kicking in, y'all, so I'm sorry. I may sound stuffy. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.